Yo gente, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo están? Sean bienvenidos a este nuevo episodio, a este nuevo capítulo, a esta nueva historia en esta vida tan bonita, tan preciosa, tan amada, tan querida. Estamos jugando ahorita el The Other Worlds 2, que ya se la saben, es como un Fallout, pero en el espacio. Entonces sería básicamente eso. Voy a configurar esta vaina acá. Ajusta el valor. Aplicar, listo. Pantalla, desenfoque de movimiento, campo de visión. Efecto de rendimiento del campo de visión. Cuanto mayor sea el valor, más lejos verás en la pantalla y mayor será el efecto sobre el rendimiento. Ok, cuanto mayor sea el valor, más lejos verás en la pantalla. Oh, listo. Yo creo que lo dejarás así en 90. Volumen, para que me oigan un poquito. Voy a colocar esto así. No sé. Y inalámbrico menú. Un poquito. Pantalla, idioma. Español de Latinoamérica, conversaciones. Si muestro los objetivos. Contenido del registro de audio. Mostrar respuestas mientras escuchas. Sombra, color, general, preferencia para correr, perspectiva, primera persona, tercera, pues, usar el otro hombro. Tan chévere. Persona de lejos. Tan chévere eso. Pero me imagino que se podrá, o que se pueda cambiar como en el Red Dead Redemption 2, como por ejemplo sensibilidad del mouse. Pues ahorita no tengo mouse, pero puntería asistida de intensidad de magnetismo. No, yo puntería asistida no. Mostrar tutorial. Duración de indicador de punto de interés. Retículas, o sí, yo soy de los que prefiero que me guíen. Listo, Other Worlds 2.
Welcome to the Outer Worlds 2. Any similarities to real-world dystopian corporate-branded hellscapes are purely coincidental. I'm the Moon Man. You might know me from such business entities as Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But I won't bore you with how I became the galaxy's most beloved and recognizable spokesmoon. You're here to choose options from a menu. Well, have I got menu options for you?
Quiero empezar. Tan chévere. Déjame cambiar. Quiero empezar una nueva partida. Listo. Este muñequito es como lo que viene siendo ser el Bold Boy en Fallout. Miren, puedo ver el historial del y quiero empezar una nueva partida. No sé de qué va a tratar la historia de pero bueno. El primero me gustó mucho.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or More corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments. The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Ok. Así que soy parte de los Nova Corps. Ok. Vamos a elegir un tipo de cuerpo. Podemos ser vieja o man. Recuerden, ya no es mujer o hombre, ahora es tipo de cuerpo. Yo soy uno. Predeterminado. Ah, miren, qué chévere. Podemos ponernos así como prostéticos. Tampoco. Qué chévere. Ay, puedo ser. Ush, pero puedo estar mocho. El mocho. Hermano. Rostro. Cabeza. No, es que yo ahorita para hacerme. Bueno, tono de piel. Yo soy la persona más blanca del mundo, acuérdense. Yo ahorita soy como... Yo soy más o menos... Cierto es que la tez en teoría son como pecas. Tengo poquito definidas. Edad. Ah, tan chévere, me salen arrugas dependiendo de la edad. Color de ojos, estoy muy achinado. Venga a ver. Guapetón. Cancelar la creación, no. Espere. Espere. Color de ojos. Es que está mal. Es que no puedo ver bien qué color de ojos es. Espere, porque es que... Ya, ahora sí. Uy. Los tengo color... Son como cafecitos, pero... Tamaño ojeras. No, yo no tengo ojeras, ok, va. Ojos. Uy, puedo estar visco. No, ya más o menos sí, tamaño de ojo yo los tengo. Sí, grandecitos. Listo, frente. Ah, miren, puedo hacer como ese espacio. Prominencia de la frente. Ok, tamaño de la nariz. Uy, no. Inclinación. Sí, yo lo tengo un poquito caída. Y la nariz también. Ancho de la nariz. Altura. Más o menos así. Tamaño de las mejillas. Estoy pues no tan gordo, pero pelo peinado. Más o menos que yo, más o menos. O sea, este es un Juanes a lo 30 años después. Juanes after Memphis. Yo te lo estoy llevando es corto, entonces voy a escoger más o menos así. Es que hay el resto de peinados. Este es más o menos. Este es más juvenil. Este es más Rastafari. ¿Cuál puede ser el de pronto? Este que hijo de puchos. Color de pelo, yo lo tengo negro. Antes era medio mono, pero ahorita es negro. Ah, miren, se ve también. Este color es súper bonito. Uy, este también me trama. Muy galáctico. Color fercho. Color verde limón. No. Cejas. ¿Qué es esa vuelta de cejas? Ay, no me gustaban las de acá. Sí, estas son como parecidas a las mías. También negras. Vello facial, pues es que yo tengo una barba toda. El color del vello facial. Ojalá que haya como una intensidad del vello facial. Tan chéveres los tachos que uno se puede poner. Más o menos tengo esta, pero es que esta es muy fea. Bello. Esta, ay, como por, sí. Sombra de ojos, no. Color de sombra, intensidad de la sombra, delineado de ojos. Ay, amiga. Maquillaje de mejillas, lápiz labial, manchas. Bueno, esto es la sección de mujeres. Perforaciones. Ah, mira, me puedo colar areticos ahí de esto. Todo es broma, o sea, yo acá no es que crea que una cosa es. Ah, miren, tan chévere, uno se puede poner perforaciones. Qué marcadita. Oye, vean esa. Ay, pero doble piercing, no, qué cosa tan. Pues yo ahí por ver, ¿no? Pero no, qué hueva esa vuelta. Uy, hay uno que. Uy, esa cosita está chimba. No, ni que fuera gay. No me tiras. Tatuaje. Uy. Peligro. ¿Qué carajos? Vea, eso es lo que me falta de barba. Esos tatuajes. Tatuajes del diablo, manito. Color de tatuaje, listo. Sí, yo creo que ya, pues tampoco voy a estar 2 horas. ¿Por qué? Porque me da un palo tenaz. Sí, yo creo que me salió bien. Antecedentes, ¿por qué teniste las legendarias filas de la Junta Terrestre? Nunca le diste mucha importancia a la Junta, ellos nunca te dieron mucha importancia a ti, entonces así que decidieron que la mejor parte de ti sería pasar gran parte, si no, del resto de vida tras las rejas. Sin embargo, tienes condena cumplida. Así que aceptaste un trato para trabajar con ella y limpiar tu historial o escapar mientras no te veían. Juego de azar, un gran plan, ¿sabes? Esa racha ganadora llegó a su fin cuando perdiste una apuesta con un agente que intentaba convencerte de usar tu inclinación por contradecir los pronósticos al servicio de la Junta Terrestre. Tras una juventud llena de dificultades, fechorías, te uniste a la Junta para dedicar tu vida a poner orden a las colonias, defiendes a la gente, lo quieran o no, la ley no se puede tomar a la ligera, al igual que tú. Fechorías, te uniste a la Junta. Docencia, eras un destacado campo hasta perdiste y el cargo definido tu afiliación por la arqueología del contacto pleno y la envidia de tus colegas por tu éxito recuperándote. Tu talento puede lidiar con aspectos más indeseables del tráfico de artefactos. Ok, fuera de la ley, puede que hayas vivido eludiendo las leyes, pero te propagaban definitivamente no es un motivo para que tus empleados unirse a la Junta puede parecer una manera de resolver tus problemas. Esta me gusta, la docencia. Rasgo. Perspicacia. Afabilia. Resiliencia para soportar las heridas. Esto me trama. Tienes la habilidad y se puede muerto con más. Si quiero este. Aptitudes. Hackeo, liderazgo. Cuerpo a cuerpo, medicina. Observación. Ah, qué chévere. Ciencia. Aumentar el máximo de energía. Valoración de tus efectos. Infiltración. Persuasión. Esta. Ya no. ¿Qué pasó? Me faltó. Ya está todo, ¿no? Pues no sé, según yo ya está todo. No entiendo qué me falta. Sinceramente no sé qué me falta. Ah, ya. Confirmar los rasgos. ¿Cómo así? Resiliencia. ¿Qué más? Espera, ¿y si yo elijo esto? Ah, pero siempre... Venga, ¿y si yo me pongo fuerza? Rasgos negativos. Antipatía. No es que, ¿qué le puedo hacer? Y esto pues parece como lo menor, ¿no? Voy a elegir este. Tales. Ok, debo elegir otra. Cuerpo a cuerpo, medicina, infiltración, persuasión. Liderazgo. Es que esto de la antipatía. ¿O será que le doy esta? La achaques. Es que esa me puede dejar paila. Bueno, empecemos así, que más da. Docencia, resiliencia, antipatía, actitud, desarma, liderazgo. Pero siempre voy a tener ese rasgo, porque por ejemplo yo selecciono la perspicacia. Ah, no. Resiliencia, suerte. Y esto, ¿qué tan desafiante prefieres que sea tu responsabilidad de las misiones como agente de la Junta? Historia, dignidad de disfrutar. Hasta la historia de combate tienen menos. Tienen valores estándares, difíciles, temas para jugadores que desean enfrentarse a retos. Sistemas poderes que son un desafío extremo. En el modo difícil los enemigos infligen daño extremo. Normal.
Commander, as always, I'm calling on you for a mission requiring both your unique intellectual prowess and aggressive instincts for item acquisition. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that must remain classified for the moment, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No conferences at which to tear apart your peers' half-baked theories. No jaunts to other systems to find rare historical items. No propagation of knowledge of any kind. In short, stagnation and death for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives caused the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. As always, I look forward to your academically grounded yet thoroughly imaginative musings in your summary report. Law be with you and your team, Commander.
Hi. Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones. Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing. Oh no, they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it. Well, Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves, and that we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think? Yeah, there's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel. Call should come through at the console.
Vea, necesito... Uy, epa. Personaje y salud. Vale, está un poquito más RPGado. Eso es bueno. En este... Bueno. Diario. Ok, hay mucha vaina, Uy, pero siempre hay un... ¿Qué es esto? Electroganzúa. Coleccionables, de misión. Armadura. Comer. Y eso se me guarda en el inventario, ¿no? Ah, pero ¿cómo hago? Espérate. Pero no me deja consumir. Bueno. Bueno, una chuchería. Uy.
Whoa, that's sure faster than taking the stairs.
Ay, me noto.
To open the channel to start the meeting with Agent DeVries, please proceed to the table.
Collar. Yo estoy acá saqueando las vainas.
There'll be time for chat after the meeting.
No need to wait on my account, Commander. I'll join you in just a tick.
Your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through skip space, Commander. Door out of commission again? Best accustom yourself to crawling through the vents, I suppose.
Could try the vent runs between the kitchen and your room. Good thing I ain't gotta do it. Not sure my knees could take it with all the years on me.
Introducir credenciales.
Your cabin door appears jammed, Commander. I've made an internal note for Agent Ibarra to look into the cause. In the interim, you will need to find another way in.
Pero me la puse. Sabrosa. Que poder casco. Credenciales mías. Ah, tan chévere se puso el computador. Variante de origen de emisión. Bueno, un chingo de lore. Regulación, regresar al inicio. Bueno, que para leer todo eso.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the skip labs, we will be liberating an unsealed skip core. Exactly right. But that whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad. The timing for our mission is exceptional. Most of the sector's security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed. Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs. If you're clever, you'll find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here. Move on? You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some egghead refugee from academia fouling it up. We shall see. But since you are the commanding officer here, I've no choice but to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll not let my personal feelings affect the mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
Padrísimo. Como en cámara lenta. Espérame un poquito. Esperen, voy por algo de comer. Que lo ocupo. Suba, don Junior. Suba. Suba, don perrito, pobrecito. Sí, señor.
Every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Listo, ahora.
We'll run support as always. Push up above the sector once you've opened the way for us.
Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences. Which is each and every one of you. Yes.
Commander, Ibarra and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door. We're burning daylight here, Commander. Shouldn't you be upstairs seeing to rerouting the power?
So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences. Subjects, we all know that a structure is only as strong as its base elements, which is
Agent DeVries's orders still stand. Power must be restored to the door.
Mel, did a Sprat get flash fried in here? The electrical system misfired somehow. Security has been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
You two dead. Expiring without permission will result in demerits being assigned.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own. Always a good idea to have a cover story.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing pad 0-53? That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number so that I may report you for this infraction. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. I can scarce afford the demerits missing it would entail. Mallory? Oh, now I understand. I'd heard you were, that your condition wasn't, optimal. What? I know I shouldn't be asking this, but what was it like? The mental refreshment? Matriarch preserve me, I knew it! I mean, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject. For what? Not helping you shirk responsibility for failing to serve the Protectorate adequately? For letting your fellow subjects down? I'll have you know, I am a highly decorated custodian of Ingress, and I will not be swayed from my duty. So, you can just sit there until the Arbiters find time to come for you. We all have more important things to do until the ceremonies are over than put up with your nonsense. Good day. I have nothing to say to you. Leave me be.
Bueno, no sirvió.
Nothing to say to you.
Shouldn't we ought to deal with security, Commander? Your call, obviously.
Se jodió bien.
Commander, the situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other. Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Ibarra and I'll take Central Dispatch, then meet you at the Skip Labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into Central Dispatch. You know, without bringing all manner of chaos down on us.
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building.
Ibarra, you got any thought to how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
I mean, honest. How about
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with.
You should have seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
I've stashed a knife in the maintenance access for you, with, instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
I'm a good neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great sovereign's loving plan. Have you seen Maui since they returned? The state they're in? Saddens. Yes. It is sad that they weren't worthy. Otherwise, they'd have had the strength and constitution to emerge a better subject, more able to fulfill their duties.
Yes, that is exactly what I meant. Praise be to the Protectorate.
What? Right. Back up.
Ush, pero ¿qué? Tres balitas lo dejaron fino, parce. Yeah, asco. Pero qué, la cantidad de vainas, ¿no? Casi.
Set some distraction devices in a floor panel by the scaffolding. Use them to breach the control room. Just wait until their guns are pointing away from your position.
Todo parece tener como esta estética muy comunista. Soviético.
You're here. I don't care where else. The bounty bestowed upon each of us is perfect. Thank the matriarch we don't live in.
Subversive types!
Pucha.
Forward, outsider! Opting for better cover!
Casi me matan por estar ahí.
Good. Those mechs should give you no more problems. Rendezvous with your crewmates outside and meet me at the skip labs as soon as possible.
Hijo de puta.
We're en route to the comms control module. Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like.
Achu, puta.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
explosion? Abara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Attempting to resuscitate Agent Abara. Please stay clear. An unabridged debrief is not available at this time, but in the parlance of Agent Pascal, some crazy, censored, alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Pascal. There is a 90% chance she is trapped under rubble, most likely mortally wounded and beyond help. Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Abara's vital signs before commencing recovery efforts. Please secure the area. Attempting to move Agent Abara is not advisable at this time. This unit will relocate Agent Abara to the incognito once he is stabilized or deceased. All other agents are advised to continue with the next mission objective. Please head to the Skip Labs now. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Abara's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
This makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Merit study? Protect our keys! Another loss! Seeking cover!
Pero la lío.
There's a fire? Matriarch, save us!
You there! Come over here at once! But what are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Has this whole facility gone mad? Something awful has happened. We must be on our guard. Security ops cannot even be reached despite all of my attempts. This should be impossible. The automechs all returned to their charging stations and deactivated. And then there was the explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here.
Pero no, a ver.
voice. You're the one I spoke to over the intercom. You're not Maori. I shudder to think of my fate had I let an unauthorized person into the facility. Praise be the matriarch that I was not fooled by your false tongue. Don't attempt to toy with me. I admit, I don't know the cadet myself, but you in no way fit any description I've heard regarding their appearance. I'm nearly certain impersonating a fellow subject is a serious breach of protocol. No, I didn't mean that. What I meant to say is that it is a serious breach of protocol. Why, it's the one I'm going to report you for violating. What? How did you know? I mean, that's preposterous. I can recite most of them. The important ones. That doesn't prove... I suppose it's past time for me to own up to my inadequacies. I do seem to be unable to discern the logic of our infallible protocols, which has undone me. I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accepted. I know I'm still a loyal subject, even if no one else does. No, flattery will not work on me. I may not know who or what you are, but I know what I am. A failure, disgrace. There is no help for me. Of what matter is it if I go willingly or not? The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead. I'll not have one of my last cognizant actions be one of treason. Especially not one suborned by the likes of you. I'm tired of being mocked by a treasonous malcontent such as yourself. Guards, I need immediate assistance at the bridge. Sovereign as my witness, we shall make you pay for this!
We all know that a structure is only as strong...
You shan't prevail, fiend!
Advance!
Through his beneficent guidance.
That cover spot looks much better. Unleash a vital force. Breaking for cover. Much better. Perfection is... Persist in tormenting me. Leave me. I prefer my final moments of lucidity to be peaceful. Only as strong as
was going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
Todas estas máquinas dan un lore.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Or it is. It is not our place to question. Refilling my weapon. System is resistant. They would drive us into disarray.
¿Será que estos cálculos matemáticos sí tienen sentido para alguien?
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms.
In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive.
Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
No, pues que verdad, los que escriben todo eso que les da.
Invasive elements! Improving position. Loading anew! Seeking shelter! Maintaining an explosive!
We're all in this together. The skip
Solo
drive
la
is our
cabeza.
legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are. And it falls to you, the eyes, the ears, the brains, a Horizon Point Station, to determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate, but none of us can do it alone. Remember, we're all in this together. The skip drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who we are. And it falls to you, the eyes, the ears, the brains, a Horizon Point Station, to determine who introduced the flaw into our skip drive manufacturing process.
Commencing guidance!
No, pero es que ¿quién se va a fumar todo eso? ¿De verdad alguien lee toda esa vaina?
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. And here I was certain an agent known for their academic pursuits would be slowed down by the chance to examine a culture none outside this colony had ever seen. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified. You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply, simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die, and you along with it. I have neither the time nor the need to explain the veracity, the nuances of the plan to one such as yourself. Don't you think I would have? Sparing Niles and not having to deal with you would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific. There is no too late. This is happening right on time, as it must. And whether Niles is alive or dead has no bearing on it. Farewell, Commander.
Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now, not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical. This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander. Say, Assessment complete. It appears you experienced some changes while in suspended animation, but nothing of concern. This unit will update your records accordingly. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately. Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years. Initiating reassurance. Do not worry, Commander. Prior to now, the probability of your intervention having had any impact on current events approaches 0%, while the rift is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions. Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location. This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Questo non están cositas. Stoy, ¿no? ¿Qué?
years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing our whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able. Might be you're giving me more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her. With your erudite insights, I wager it won't take us long at all to catch her. She's going to ground now, but as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She'd have followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts. Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, named Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting her Protectorate communications hub. Ready to disembark, Commander. Just say the word. Ought to bring Val with us when we leave. She might not look it, but she can be fearsome in a fight.
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander. An Earth Directorate agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie. An upgraded Valerie unit will boost the team's overall level of effectiveness by an estimated 87.3%. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Uf, para serles sincero, se me está haciendo pesado.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally.
Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 80. .9%.
A nivel de lo que es el juego es muy amplio, muy bonito, pero uff. Delicado también.
That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on site.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up debris trail.
No, es que encima hay mucho diálogo. O sea, la verdad sí me está pareciendo pesado el juego. No es que se sienta disperso, sino que... Como les digo, o sea... Yo el primero me lo pasé, lo disfruté, pero este no... No sé. No es que me esté decepcionando, pero... Sí, tampoco es que la historia sea mala ni nada, es que... Sí estoy difuso con las motivaciones y todo. Como les digo, yo, la verdad no le estoy cogiendo mucho el tiro al juego. Sí, es que más aparte se me está haciendo pesado. la historia complicada de seguir es... Uf, hay unas vainas, o sea, no solo los diálogos pues los omito y ya. Pero...
Hello. This whole capitalism thing isn't so dreadful after all. It's even allowed me a choice between fishing and sanitary engineering. That's far more freedom than we were ever offered while living under the Protectorate. Also, brace yourself for this. Can you believe we receive pay? That is to say, monetary here to do some fishing?
Lo bueno es que no hay como un límite de peso.
This unit is currently unavailable for meaningless.
Tiene un poquito la misma filosofía de About. En cuanto a lo que diseño se refiere, o sea, mundos no abiertos, bueno, o sea, abiertos en el sentido de que de una punta a la otra no te tardas mucho en recorrerla, pero es eso, como que distintos puntos como zonas esparcidas, entonces los planetas son eso, zonas en las que puedes explorar. Pues o sea, también se agradece, ¿no? Pero tampoco pido que hagan un mundo entero, ¿no? Como en Starfield. Pero porque ya sería ya temas procedurales y así, pero chicas.
Ask them defectors if they miss anything about Protectorate life.
10 bits they said community.
Yep.
Don't even think about disrupting the marketplace.
Firefield. Yo en este juego me distraigo con cualquier vaina.
This paradigm thing you people are always going on about. Does it really improve your life?
Nothing says there's a new sheriff in town. Quite like a giant hologram over the town hall. Maybe we ought to go and introduce ourselves.
This stuff? They must be storing something good in there.
Yeah, guns, armor, probably some ammunition too. Honestly, Kemp ain't that much of a...
Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command. From your tone, am I to suppose it didn't end well? Then we share that much in common. My last mission did not exactly go according to plan either, as my imprisonment no doubt suggests. Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and Caretaker of Worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick. I'm not that kind of warden. It's a title of distinction for those who serve in the Protectorate military, short for Warden of the Realm. And if I did... So you would. But I am of two minds on the matter of providing one. You may hold no allegiance to Aunt's choice, but you are not Protectorate either. I think it best we end our conclave here. Be on your way before you draw attention to either of us.
Sí, o sea, tampoco me está llamando mucho la atención, la verdad, o sea, una lástima porque muy en el fondo sí quería que sí me gustara.
I see a huge opportunity for us in Fairfield. There's zero competition and plenty to drive people to drink. Welcome to the name-pending saloon, purveyor of spirits and stimuli. What'll it be, stranger? That is an ensuing step on my 19-point business plan. Trying to find a name that would convince patrons to spend their hard-earned bits here. Like to hear a few contenders? At present, my top favorites are 1. The Drunken Haggler, 2. Accessories, 3. Absinthe-Minded, 4. The Fair Shake. Now tell me, which would make you spend your hard-earned bits here?
El trago imparcial.
Well, that's what we'll call it then. I'll tell future business partners we did extensive outside testing. I can now check off step 18 of my business plan. Pick your poison. And I am mostly not being literal there.
Yo creo que...
One of my copious direct reports. Rest assured, I'm making adequate progress. Time for another performance review already. Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour these surfaces, just like a novice facility sanitizer should. Many thanks for the validation. I don't suppose you can spread the word of my competency. I desperately seek to avoid yet another demotion. This meritocratic society is still so foreign. The workplace skullduggery, the prioritizing of self over community, the excessively colorful nutrition. Well, let's see. Before this, I was auxiliary assistant, then dehydrant rehydrator, then apprentice hireling. That was my big break with Auntie after we were liberated. However, I fear I'm not cut out for this canid, eat canid lifestyle. Seems the only way to flourish is through general underhandedness and ruthless efficiency. Never picked up those skills in my 50 years as Fairfield's drone operator. Pity they didn't keep me on there. I was quite skilled at it.
No, es que se me está haciendo, pero mejor dicho, complejo en no. Sí, yo creo que lo voy a acabar acá. No, para ser sincero, no me gustó. Es un juego que debe ser muy bueno, espectacular, pero lo que es particularmente para mí no lo es tanto. Pues algo voy a guardar partida porque no me gustó tanto. No me gusta, lo siento, no me nace. Si a alguien más le gusta, pues chimba. Pero a mí, lo siento, no me llegó.